all about community. Spirituality is important. PocaSPEAKS. This shit is not easy, but it's worth it. PocaSPEAKS. This shit is not easy, but it's worth it. It's all about community. Spirituality is important. PocaSPEAKS.
Hello, y'all. How y'all doing? It's been a little minute. I miss y'all. I hope y'all miss me. So a couple things that I want to say real fast. Number one, I do have another podcast that will be premiering tomorrow called Throne Talk. Two Queens and a Pod. It is a podcast that I have with my friend Amber. So definitely go check out Two Queens and a Pod, Throne Talk, Two Queens and a Pod on YouTube. Subscribe. If you go to the community page on my YouTube page, then you should see it. Just click the link. It should take you right to it. But we'll be going live tomorrow. Y'all been asking me for a podcast. We finally have a podcast. Okay, so that'll be starting tomorrow for all of those. This podcast is centered around womanhood. It's more for my women. So men, it doesn't mean you can't tune in. Don't mean you can't watch. Doesn't mean that things may not, be said that can help you or whatever the case is. But it is a space for women. And I wanted to kind of create a space where women can be vulnerable, women can be real in their spirituality. I feel like there's not a lot of real motherfuckers that talk about spirituality, what spirituality looks like, what we go through as women, how we deal, and things of that nature. So yeah, that's kind of the vibe. Again, it starts tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you have time to get home and get settled in and check us out. We'll be on there for about an hour or two. And yeah, it's the first one, so we're super excited. So definitely check that out. Also, for those who are interested, I am still doing mentorship specials until January 1st. Okay, that means January 1st, 11:59 p.m. is when I will stop doing specials. Okay, I will go back to regular price for my mentorships. All right, so right now my mentorship, my 4-week mentorship is usually $125, but for this week only, because this is the last week that I'm doing it, I will be only doing it for $75. Okay, this is 4 weeks, 8 topics, 24/7 access to me for the entire mentorship. This is not just a female mentorship. This is not just a male mentorship. This is for whoever needed. Okay, we all need healing. We all need help. We all need to further ourselves on a daily basis. So if you're interested in that, feel free to reach out either via email, or you can hit me up at any of my socials that you see going across the bottom of the screen. Okay, so let's get into it. I've been kind of resting over these last couple of days. The holidays, okay, kind of came in at a good time because it gave me some time to kind of catch up on some things and rest and rejuvenate, and I hope that you guys were taking advantage of that energy for the same purposes as well. There is a lot going on, okay, and because we are now officially into our winter solstice period, because we have officially crossed over into winter, crossed over into what I call the hibernation phase, expect endings. Okay, and when I say endings, it doesn't necessarily mean that things are going to start falling apart around you, but what it does mean is expect for things that no longer serve you to be brought to the forefront. Okay, and you're going to have to make a decision if this is something that you need to continue on with. Is it something that you need to keep feeding? Is it something that deserves your energy, your time, your effort? Okay, or is it something that it's time for you to go ahead and leave behind as you cross over into this new season and into these new cycles. Okay, so for a lot of you guys, Spirit is going to be presenting you with the things that it's time for you to make some decisions on, whether that's making a decision to move forward, whether that's making a decision to step back. There's going to be crossroads. I'm getting Two of Swords energy. Okay, so when we do the tarot, maybe Two of Swords might pop out. If not, either way, that's the energy that I'm getting. You're going to have to make some type of decision. You're going to have to move forward, okay? And make decisions based on how you want things to look when you move forward, okay? Not making decisions based on how you feel in the moment. Because that's what we do. Oh, right now I feel good. Right now I feel this. Right now I feel that. And then, you know, we see how that works out. All right, so let's get a cosmic message to open us up. We did have a full moon yesterday, so let's see what's going on. Lots of energy going on. We are also currently still in Mercury retrograde until January 24th, I believe, either the 23rd or the 24th. We'll be in Mercury retrograde, so be easy with yourself, okay? Take it easy. With Mercury retrograde, Mercury being the planet of communication, there's going to be, like I said, a lot of conversations that you guys are going to have. Some of you guys may have to have some heart-to-hearts, chest-to-chest, okay, with people. Some of you guys may just have to have some tough conversations or talk to some people that you didn't want to talk to, or handle things that you didn't want to handle, or that you've been avoiding handling, or whatever the case is. All right, so first card out is Trust Your Path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? All right, so this being the first card out, talking about trusting your path, I did a little mini reading last night to kind of put me in like the ballpark of what we'll be talking about today. And Trust Yourself was one of the cards that came out. All right, so I feel like a lot of you guys know what you need to do. A lot of you guys have the idea, have the intuitive information of what you need to do, but you're not trusting yourself to be okay after making that decision. Okay, some of you guys may feel like you're at a crossroads, like I said, Two of Swords energy, and you feel like you have to make a decision, right? But this decision, you don't feel confident about it, or it's scary, or it's something that is new for you, or something that's going to put you in a new place. All right, regardless of the fact, you will never be brought to anything that you're not ready for, and that's just how that goes. Okay, you will never, ever be brought to things you are not ready for. Spirit don't do that. So if you are facing it, dealing with it, it's because you are more than prepared enough to handle it. Okay, and you got to know that. You gotta know that. Notice I said not believe that, because believing means we don't have proof. We got proof. If you melanated, that's enough motherfucking proof. Just look down and see all that melanin in your skin, and that should let you know that you are more than capable of doing whatever you need to do. All right. Second cosmic card out is Secrets Revealed, Treasures Uncovered, and Initiations. All right. So it feels like some things may be revealed to you guys that can help with making a decision. Some of you guys may see some things that kind of, help you confirm, okay, the decision that you already felt intuitively guided to make. I see a lot of you guys are also being initiated into higher realms of spirituality. If you've been doing a lot of inner work this year, this 2023 has been hard for a lot of people, okay? It's a 7-year, all right? And I was trying to prepare y'all this whole year. I was talking about sevens all year so that y'all can kind of understand what's going on. But sevens are all about endings and new beginnings, right? On the 7th day, God rested. That's an ending, right? That's sitting down for a second, okay? The 7 energy is almost like the phoenix rising from the ashes energy, right? Some things have to end in order for new things to arise, in order for new things to grow, in order for new energy to surface, okay? And that's kind of what the 7-year was all about, pointing out to you the things that no longer serve you on a spiritual level, because 7 is a very, 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 is one of the most spiritual numbers that there is in numerology, okay? So 7 being so spiritually generated, or so spiritually what's the word I want to use? Just for a 7 to be so heavily spiritual, a lot of you guys probably went through a spiritual awakening this year, or are going through a spiritual awakening. A lot of you guys could be upgrading in your spirituality, doing new things in your spirituality, taking your spirituality to the next step. Okay, and that is what this year is all about: figuring out what no longer serves me, what is in my space that does not work for me, who am I giving my time and energy to that is not giving it back to me, what am I putting my time and energy into that is not giving me anything back, figuring out what those things are, making decisions, and moving forward. Okay, that's what the 7 energy is about. Now when we get into 2024, that is the 8th year. So remember, I told y'all, if you do your work, if you focus on what you're supposed to focus on, if you thug it out, we're going into an 8th year. What is 8? Abundance. Right? You turn the 8 over on the side, it looks like a what? Infinity sign, which means what? Infinite. So infinite abundance. Abundance you can't fathom. It all works together. And what we want to do is we want to skip steps. We want to have an 8 year and a 7 year. No, 7 comes before 8 for a reason. Because you got to prepare. You got to let go, release, do what you need to do before you can step into your abundance. And a lot of y'all don't want to do the first part. You want to step into the abundance. You want the new things. You want the new people. You want the accolades. You want the this. You want the that. You want all of these things, but you don't want to do what is required to get them. And this is what Spirit is trying to teach a lot of you guys. If you knew you were supported, if you knew you had everything that you needed in order to get the job done, would you still sit there like a lump on a log, twiddling your fingers? No, you would move immediately, quickly. If you knew that whatever you do, whatever your gut is telling you to do, right? If you knew that you followed those instructions and everything was going to work out perfectly, you wouldn't hesitate to follow your intuition. But the thing is, because you don't have all of the answers, because you can't foresee the future and you can't see what's going to happen, you baby step yourself, okay? Or just don't move at all. Try to find ways around it. Try to finesse it. Try to keep motherfuckers around that you don't need around. You're trying to do all of these things because you basically don't know what's going to happen. Well, that's what makes us appreciate the things that we get when we don't see it coming. Come on now. If somebody told me, yeah, girl, you gonna get proposed to tomorrow. Bitch, what the fuck? I would have loved for it to be a surprise. Why? Because I would have appreciated it more. Now, when a nigga come to me tomorrow and get on one knee, I'm already gonna know what's tea. Right? So spirit is almost like that man or that woman that's setting up this surprise for you. Why do you want all the damn information? You're gonna ruin it. You are going to ruin it. All you need to do is follow your intuition. Imagine your intuition being that best friend, that sister, that brother, that cousin that takes you out for the day while everybody is planning the secret party. That's what your intuition is. Your intuition helps you go over here so you can get that together, go over there and get that together, so that when you finally get over here, surprise! Everything that you wanted, here it is. Good job. That's how it's supposed to be. But we get in the way. We want things our way. When we get a little uncomfortable, we act like a 2-year-old and we throw a temper tantrum and we start complaining, which makes us become stagnant because you can't complain and do at the same time. Your energy can only go one way. You can't go multiple ways. You can only direct your energy to one place at a time. Okay? All right, let's get a chakra card. Look at this. Determination. Determination. You got to be determined. You got to be willing to fight. And look, this is a 16 card. 1 plus 6 is what? Okay. You got to be willing to fight. You got to be willing to put that work in. You got to be willing to do the things that are super uncomfortable. Go to the places that you ain't never dreamt of being at. Right? We limit ourselves, and then we sit there with an attitude when we don't get these, super huge, abundant things in return. Well, you limited yourself. The only people who get those big, huge things, those people that hit the lottery, those people that wake up and go viral, those people who become overnight successes and millionaires and all of these things, the difference between you and them is that they did not allow new things to scare them out of new things. And a lot of y'all allow new things to scare you out of the very new shit that you're trying to get. You gotta do new to get new. You have to be new to get new. You gotta think new to get new. You have to feel new to get new. Whatever you want, you have to first be that energy. Imagine yourself as an infinite magnet. Whatever you want to attract, you can attract. All you got to do is set the dial to that very frequency of that thing that you're trying to attract. That's what we are. So if I see love over there on frequency 658 and I'm on frequency 597, then obviously I need to raise my frequency a little bit. So I'm going to turn my knob. Turning my knob to get to that frequency may include getting the fuck out the bed, not being lazy, going to the gym, eating better, cutting motherfuckers off, taking time for myself. And me doing all of these little things is slowly increasing my energy. Whether I'm doing my shadow work, or I'm meditating, or I'm healing, or I'm spending time in nature, all of these little things are slowly raising my vibration. So now me achieving love, me getting love is not far-fetched. It's not a far-fetched thing because I've done all I needed to do to attract that energy to me by being the very energy that I want to attract. Okay? We got dreams. This is another card that came out when I did my mini reading last night. Dreams. Okay, we got dreams and determination back to back. Now, one thing I want to show y'all that's really funny about this. Like I said, this is a 16 card. 1 plus 6 is 7, right? Now, this is a 26 card. 6 plus 2 is what? 8. Okay. So it sounds like determination unlocks the dream. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like the 7 unlocks the 8. Oh, okay. I mean, because that's what I was saying before. So I just found it a little funny, a little strange, I guess. Yeah. All right. Let's get a spiritual card. And then we're going to get into the tarot. I am doing 8 card, 10 card, and 5-minute readings today for those who are interested. I do have a list of topics that you can choose from. So if you are interested, you want more information, again, all of my contact information is going across the bottom of the screen. Feel free to reach out, even if it's just for questions. For those who, like I said, need assistance with healing or therapy sessions, counseling sessions, consultations, you name it. I have all of that available. And like I tell y'all all the time, if you don't want to work with me, that's fine. Just get the help. That's my whole purpose. I want you to just have the help. I don't have to be your help. I just want you to have the help. All right. We got clairaudience as one of our spiritual cards that is coming out. All right. So listening. Okay. A lot of you guys could be clairaudient, okay, meaning that you hear things that other people may not hear. Some of you guys may hear spirits, or you may hear things in the spiritual realm, okay. This could also be the ringing of your ear. This could be the pressure in your ears, which are some of the signs of your clairaudience activating or opening up. If you've been feeling a lot of pressure in your ears or ringing, or if you've been having like tension headaches, those are the headaches that feel like it's a band around your head type of headache. All of those could be signs of clairaudience, okay. So pay attention to that. I do see spirit is also, insinuating that a lot of you guys need to tap back into meditation. There's certain things that it looks like you're going to be picking up on the more you meditate. So if you've been thinking about getting back into meditation or just starting period with meditation, this is confirmation for that. Okay. I also heard yoga, okay, or Reiki. I'm hearing both of those. Okay. Second spiritual card out is calling cards from heaven. All right. So I feel like a lot of you guys may have been having some dreams of past loved ones. Some of you guys may have had them popping up in your dreams, or this can also just be you thinking about them, period. A lot of ancestral energy has been kind of floating around, and it will be continuously floating around, especially as we tap into this new. When I say new year, I just mean new calendar year. I don't mean the actual new year, okay? But as we step into this new calendar year, all right? Definitely make sure that you're paying attention. A lot of signs could, also come through different ways. There's a firefly on here. Not a firefly. Damn, I can't think of the name of it, and I'm looking at it. A butterfly, a ladybug, a feather, okay, which could also symbolize birds, all right? Dragonfly, that's what I was trying to say. Could also be significant, okay? Another thing is cats or cat poop. And I have to be specific about cat poop. And y'all probably like, what? But if like random cat poop has been around you or your house or your doorstep or something like that, just pay attention, okay? Everything is I'm not gonna say everything is a sign, because if I say that, y'all gonna drive yourselves crazy. But there are a lot of signs, okay, to a lot of things. So we just have to be paying attention so that we know what's what. All right. All right, so let's get into the tarot. We're gonna get 4 cards here. First card out is the World card. All right, major changes. This is life changing. Okay, this is cycles ending. Okay, we got Aquarius energy, we got Scorpio energy, we have Taurus energy, and we have Leo energy here. Okay, but I definitely see a lot of you guys are going through a change in cycle. It's almost like I'm hearing a whole new world, okay, by Little Mermaid. Okay, whole new world. That's the vibes that I'm getting. This is something that is unlocked, because this kind of looks like it's giving me like a doorway type of energy here with this little thing that she's kind of coming through. So it looks like something that you guys have to unlock. And look at that infinity sign. Infinity symbols could also be significant during this time as well, so pay attention to that. Or the number 8, 88, 888, whatever. All right, let's see what else is here. New beginnings, the Fool card. The Fool card and the World card, baby. This is literally a whole new world. This is literally a whole new beginning. This is new people, new places. This is new energy. This is new thought processes. This is new patterns, new routines. Okay, these 2 cards together is pure, fresh, new, uninterrupted, untouched territory. Okay, this is like running up on when like going through the forest, and then you get through it and the forest been all crazy and wild, and then you finally make it to the other side, and then there's a big ass waterfall, and it's sunny, and it's animals and fruit on all of the trees. Like that's the energy. It's like you went through this dark ass tunnel or this dark ass period to get to this new. Okay, I'm really feeling this reading. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but this is really doing it for me. What we got here? What I say was going to come out? What I say the energy I was feeling? I told you that's the energy I was getting. 2 of Swords. You got to make a decision. If you want these new beginnings, you have to make a decision. Notice that this card came out after Spirit showed you what you could have. Spirit showed you what you could have. What's waiting for you on the other side is these new beginnings in this whole new world, Little Mermaid. Okay? But in order for you to get it, we got the 2 of Swords, baby. You got to make a decision. What you going to do, though? Okay? Is you going to do what's required to get this whole new world? That's really the main question here. It's not that the question is not can you have it? It's will you do what's necessary to get it? 9 of Cups energy. Okay? Are you going to get up and do what's necessary to get what you want? Or are you going to sit around and wait for it to come? Look, 7 of Pentacles energy. What you going to do? You going to make it happen, or you going to be stagnant and put yourself in this waiting period that's unnecessary? You done waited long enough. Y'all ain't struggled enough in 2023? I'm here for some of y'all that started in 2019 or 2018. Some of y'all been going through this energy for a while. You ain't had enough? You not tired? That's what we're trying to figure out. I'm hearing that, what's that song? I think it's Meek Mill song. Baby, are you drunk or you had enough? And you're still looking for love. That's Meek Mill and Nicki Minaj. Yeah, that's the song. Eyes on You. All eyes on you. That's the song that I'm hearing right now. Like, have you had enough? Are you good? Are you tired of? Are you really tired of struggling, or have you just become accustomed to saying that? Are you really ready to change, or have you just become accustomed to saying that? Spirit is trying to figure out what you want, because your dreams, you can have your dreams, you can have your goals, you can have the things that you want, but you just got to work for it. All right, let's go on to clarify this world card. So far, the energies I have here, like I said, I got Aquarius, I got Scorpio. Even if I don't call the zodiacs that I see and it's your zodiac, it doesn't mean that this doesn't resonate for you, okay? Because we all have all of these signs in our chart some way or another, okay? But I'm saying Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Leo again, air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay, the world card is being clarified by the Page of Cups. All right, so this means taking your time. Number one, okay, none of this needs to be rushed. Like I said, we have until March 21st before we actually officially step into the new season, the new year, the new cycle. Okay, the January 1st is just calendar year. That's just some shit that they made up. That means it's just changing from 2023 to 2024, but that don't have nothing to do with the season changing or the cycle renewing. Has nothing to do with that. Okay, that's just the calendar according to man and them. All right, but Spirit is saying, are you going to take your time? Are you willing to start fresh? Are you willing to be at a place where, like I tell y'all all the time, right? Just because we are starting something that is new and we don't see anything around us, it doesn't mean that means nothing is happening or we're not going anywhere. When you're starting something new and you don't see anything around you, that means that you have unlimited access to create what the fuck you want. Right? If I go into a room and the room is empty, I'm not going to get discouraged. I'm going to get encouraged. Why? Because it's empty. That means I can do whatever I fucking want to it. I don't have to paint over nothing. I don't have to take nothing out. I don't have to throw this away and throw that away and clean this up and clean that up. No, baby, it's spotless. It's new. It's an empty ass room. That means the possibilities are endless. I can do whatever the fuck I want. And this is what these new beginnings look like. But because we walk in and we see an empty room, we feel like we don't have shit. Oh, I don't got nothing. Because I'm starting over without people that I'm used to being with. Oh, I don't have shit because the people that I wanted to be around not around no more. Or the way that I wanted to go is not going that way. So I'm just going to sit here like a spoiled ass child. And I take advantage of the fact that nothing means nothing. And sometimes nothing is good. Because when it's nothing, you can make it something. If it's already something, then you got to break that something down first before you can change it to something the fuck else. So we're getting clean slates. You're getting clean slates on new levels. What are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with this blank canvas? Are you going to paint it all black because you got an attitude? Or are you going to throw some colors around? Come on now. Let's clarify this Fool card. Two of Wands. Y'all gonna have to make some decisions. And this Two of Wands is talking about making an intellectual decision. Not a decision based off of feelings and you know, we're not doing all that. You done spent enough time trying to be all in your feelings and shit. Where has that gotten you? Exactly. Okay, so we don't have time for that. This is the time to do what you need to do. Say what you mean what you say. Okay? My grandmother say take up your cross and walk. Okay, you know what that means? I mean, take up your responsibilities. Put your shit on your back and carry it. Figure it out. Take up your cross and walk. Okay, get your shit, put it on your back, and let's go. Anybody sitting around? Let's clarify this Two of Swords. Yeah, High Priestess energy. So for some of you guys, make sure that you are consulting your higher self. Make sure whatever you're doing, it is intuitively guided for you to do that very thing. Okay? Talk to your ancestors. This is why they were highlighting meditation with this clairaudience card that came out. And the calling cards from heaven card. Okay, these two cards were the spiritual cards that came out. So clairaudience is all about, am I hearing clearly what is being said? Calling cards from heaven is, am I hearing clearly my ancestors or my spirit team, or those who are in, higher realms? Am I paying attention to the signs that they're sending me? Am I paying attention to the little reminders or the little things of confirmation, or the little pats on the back? Am I being grateful? Am I showing gratitude? That was another card that came out last night. All right, let's clarify this Nine of Cups. And then we'll get some ancestor messages and close it out. Yeah, Seven of Wands clarifying this Nine of Cups. Okay, you've been in this position for way too long. Way too long. Way too long. Way too long. The energy that I'm getting with the Seven of Wands is like, it's like you've been missing. It's like, have you ever seen or heard about stories of people who've been missing for years and years and years, and then their family finally finds them, and they were like down the street the whole time? Like that's the type of energy here. It's like you've been missing from yourself for so long, and you've been thinking that it takes all of these elaborate things or to get you to where you need to go, but the answer to your problem is so simple. Like that's basically what Spirit is trying to show you. Like, you're overthinking it, you're complicating it out of fear. This is why shadow work is important. Y'all want to do everything to avoid shadow work. You cannot, because if you are afraid, if you are fearful, you got to figure out why. Because fear will stop you from doing shit that you need to do. Period. Fear is what? False evidence appearing real. False evidence, okay? Meaning that whatever evidence you came up with is not even true. This is just some shit that you came up with. False evidence appearing. That don't mean that it is. It means it appears to be. It has the look. It has the feel. But it doesn't mean that it is. Appearing real. Illusion is the word. Okay? And a lot of y'all are allowing these illusions that you've come up with, or that have been planted in your energy from childhood, or because of what you may have tried to do before and it didn't work out the way you felt like it should, or whatever the case is. Whatever didn't happen or did happen but didn't happen the way that you wanted it to, whatever the case, okay, it's created this false sense of reality that has turned itself into fear. So now you're walking around thinking that something is happening and it's not even happening. Now you're walking around expecting some bad shit to happen, and you just got here. Why is the first thing on your mind something bad is about to happen? We got to ask ourselves stuff like this, because this is how you heal. Why do I jump to negative thoughts first before I jump to a positive thought? Because it's not normal to jump to a negative thought first unless you are used to being negative. A positive person would never jump to a negative thought first. All right, let's get some ancestor messages here. Oh, first card out is fertility. All right, there's a lot of pregnant energy right now. I mean, for the last, honestly, since we got into 2023, I feel like everybody got pregnant, or pregnant with something. It doesn't always have to mean physical pregnancy, right? Some of you guys definitely were physically pregnant. Congratulations to all of those who have already had their bundles of joy, or who are expecting to deliver soon or in 2024. But fertility also, represents, birthing something new, creating something new on a spiritual or on an energetic level. Okay, so a lot of you guys could be taking a whole shift from what you used to be doing. So if you used to do something a certain type of way, whether that be like I used to, I got a lot of uses. I used to be an elementary school teacher. I used to be a radio personality. I used to sell clothes. I had a boutique, or an online boutique. I used to, what else did I used to do? I used to manage artists in my area. I used to do a lot of shit, right? And then one day I woke up and Spirit was like, well, now it's time for you to go and help people heal. Came out of fucking nowhere. I was minding my business. Teaching. I was actually an elementary school teacher at the time. Minding my motherfucking business. Okay, and I woke up one day and that wasn't my desire no more. That's not what I wanted to do no more. I wanted to help people heal. on a physical level. I want on a spiritual level. I want it to teach on a spiritual level. Right? So for a lot of you guys, you may be scared, and the reason why you've been so stagnant is because literally the thing that you're being guided to do, you may have never done it before, or you may have never even thought about doing it before. Right? Or you may have never seen that particular thing as something that could bring you value, or that could be a career choice or anything like that. So for a lot of you guys, you're just scared because it's something new. But that's not a reason not to do it, right? Look, what I just said, opportunity and change. I just said that. Spirit is pushing y'all to do something different, and because it's out of your comfort zone, that's the reason why you acting the way you acting. That's the reason why you don't want to move. That's the reason why you're being stagnant. That's the reason why, you basically being a bump on a log. Because what you are required to do in order to get what you want is something that you never thought about consciously. We all subconsciously know everything that's going on, but consciously, not really. But this change is bringing in opportunity. That's what you have to remember. Spirit is not just trying to get you to change just because, they want to be mean to you or whatever the case is. Spirit wants to get you to change so that you can have more opportunities or be able to attract different opportunities to you, getting out of this repetitive cycle, right? Nobody want the same opportunities. The goal is to have different opportunities. All right, let's get more of these ancestor messages. Woo! Need I say more? Need I say more? Yeah, my family got singing Tourette's. So if y'all just be hearing me sing shit, that's just what we do. I don't know if y'all family do that, but mine do. Inner child healing at the bottom of the deck. What I just say? If you are fearful, it's 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, it's coming from your motherfucking past. What's the next card? Oh, okay. Okay, it's time to walk away. What's the next card? Oh, okay. All right, let's get a lesson. We're going to get 2 cards for a lesson. And then we'll be up out of here. I will not be live tomorrow during the day because I want to kind of reserve my energy for the podcast tomorrow night. If you're just tuning in, I do have a new podcast. Let me see something real fast, y'all. Y'all's. Oh shit! I didn't mean to do all of that. All right, I'm trying to get the There we go. Oh well. Throne Talk, 2 Queens in a Pod. Tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Throne Talk, 2 Queens in a Pod. Just type it in the search bar. It should pop up. Subscribe. If you can't find it on the if you search it, then like I said, you can go to any of my socials. I've been posting the link to it. Definitely go check that out. Of course, as well, my book is available. My affirmation journal and guide for Black women is available. Okay, it's only $14 on Amazon, so definitely go check that out as well. This is an affirmation guide and journal. So there's journal prompts, there's affirmation prompts, healing exercises, and a lot of other things. Okay. So yeah, definitely check that out if you are interested. All right. What is the lesson here for the collective? What is the lesson here for the collective? 1 card, please. Thank you. Ooh, that's too many. 1 card. Thank you. All right. Aloneness. Okay. So for some of you guys, Spirit is teaching you how to be by yourself, or for some of you, not even just how to be by yourself, but how to make decisions by yourself, for yourself. Okay. Some of you guys may be caught up in having other people think for you, do for you. Anytime you want to do something new, you got to run it past all these other people instead of just jumping on it and doing it for yourself. Okay. What can you do by yourself? Okay, this is the time to prove to yourself that you can make things happen on your own. We have tuning in. All right. So like I told y'all, meditation is going to be very important. Tuning in, period, meaning, going within, worrying about you. Okay. That's why aloneness came out first, because this is about you. All right. Let's get two more. What other lessons do we have here for the collective? We have healing coming out. All right. I already told y'all, shadow work is going to be very important in this process. The winter solstice, or the winter time, I always say it's hibernation season. So with hibernation season, allow yourself to kind of tune in, be to yourself. Focus on yourself. This is your time to be selfish. This is your time to, do whatever it takes, do whatever is required, okay, in order for you to put yourself in position, to set yourself up for greatness as we step into this new cycle. All right, last card out. One card, please. Thank you. Change. Change. Now I'm hearing a damn, I'm so glad he changed me. A wonderful change. Y'all know that song. Y'all used to worship the Lord. Don't play. Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with listening to a little gospel music. Let it inspire your soul. Let it talk to you. Let it give you whatever you need to get up off your ass. Music is music. All right. So hopefully y'all got something from this. I missed you guys. It's been kind of weird not going live, but I know that I'll be having to take time for myself, because if not, I never will. Okay? And ain't nobody gonna take care of me better than me. All right? So same for y'all. No one will ever take care of you better than you. Nobody will ever love on you better than you can love on yourself. Nobody can ever do for you better than you can do for yourself. Anything anybody do for you, all right, it's just extra on top of what you're supposed to already be doing for your motherfucking self. That's just that on that. All right. So love and light to everybody. Again, if you're interested in any readings, reach out. If you're interested in any mentorships, consultations, therapy sessions, spiritual advice, anything like that, definitely reach out. Again, even if you don't reach out to me, please go get some therapy, go talk to somebody, find a confidant that is wise, okay, that can actually give you some credible, helpful information. Again, I will see you guys tomorrow for our first episode of Throne Talk. So definitely check that out. I will be back on live on Friday to do our Fortune Fridays, and then next week everything will be back to normal. Okay. Except Monday, because it's my dad's birthday. All right, or solar return. So I might be on here, I might not. I'm really not sure yet. But the rest of the week, Tuesday through Friday, will be back to normal. All right. On Thursdays, moving forward, because the new podcast is on Thursdays, sometimes I will go live during the day. And sometimes I will just save the live for the podcast for Thursday. So it really just depends. I don't really want to put anything down for sure that I'm going to be doing it or not, because it really just depends on my energy. But we'll, kind of go as we go. All right. So love and light to all of you beautiful souls. I will see you guys tomorrow. Make sure that you come back and listen to this reading again, just to make sure that, there's something that you didn't miss. Share this reading with any people that you think can use it. If you are watching from YouTube, definitely make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your notifications so you know anytime I go live or post any new content. Other than that, light and love, and I will see your beautiful faces, and you will see mine tomorrow.